Hi, kids. Okay, so on this day in film history for July 13th, let's start with films released July 13th, 1990. Jerry Zucker directed film Ghost was released, starring Patrick Swayze. Yesterday, July 12th, we had Point Break, also starring Patrick Swayze, was released. So this time we've got Ghost, Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, and Whoopi Goldberg. The three of them no longer really making movies like that anymore, although they don't make movies like Ghost anymore. The box office is completely different for one reason. But Patrick Swayze passed on. Of course, he can't make movies anymore unless the studio owns your likeness. Demi Moore, I don't think she's acting anymore, and Whoopi's still around, but Whoopi is not the same star that she was in 1990. It was the highest grossing film of 1990. Ghost was. So to reiterate, yes, the box office movies were very different in 1990. Ghost, the highest grossing film of that year, and at that point was the third highest grossing film of all time. Ghost, I think it made over 505 million dollars. So there's that. And then in 2010, more recent, Inception was released, or was it? Maybe someone just went into our brains and made us think it's released. Inception was released in 2010, and Dunkirk was released in 2017. And there are a few more on this or day videos coming up this week, which will feature Christopher Nolan released films. And there are some next week in present times. So, middle of July is typically the time when Christopher Nolan releases his movies, pandemic or not. I mentioned, I think a couple days ago, talking about Dark Knight, maybe, I don't remember. He was able to make himself the brand name in a time when there's IPs and studio owned and Marvel this and everything. Christopher Nolan is bankable just based on his name. Not a lot of people can do that anymore, right? He had studios fighting over who is going to sign him. Spielberg, Scorsese have to go begging for financing to make projects, but Christopher Nolan, for the time being, is able to put butts in seats just based on his name. 1923 is the birth of the Hollywood sign, but it was not the Hollywood sign there, it was Hollywood Land. It said Hollywood Land until it was renovated in 1949, and I think it was renovated again in the 70s. Alice Cooper and a bunch of other celebrities had to raise money to fix up the Hollywood sign. But Hollywood Land was born 1923. 1940, Patrick Stewart was born. I almost said Swayze again. Patrick Stewart, Shakespearean-born actor, known, he's going to be in his eulogy, it's going to be Picard and Professor X, right? But he's played many great characters. He's even played a Nazi. Have you seen Green Room? He's played Ahab. He's played Scrooge. All still with us. Patrick Stewart, 1941. No longer with us. It's Robert Forster. He died in 2019, 78 years old. He had two projects just come out. It was the Breaking Bad movie and the Wolf of Snow Hollow. Is that what it's called? Anyways, yeah, Robert Forster, long career. He's one of those actors that you say, oh, hey, it's that guy. Maybe most people know him from Jackie Brown or Breaking Bad. Comment what you know Robert Forster from. 1942, so the year after, we got 40, 41, 42, Harrison Ford. Much more well known, but just as iconic characters of those last two, right? He's got Han Solo, Indiana Jones, Rick Deckard, Jack Ryan, Richard Kimball. Does anybody else have the breadth of characters and series like that? You got Blade Runner, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. So, Harrison Ford, 1942. He was born. 2012 was the death of Richard Darrell Zanuck, the son of Darrell Zanuck, producer. Talked about a lot on this channel. I've talked about Richard Darrell Zanuck and Zanuck and Brown. They were the ones that gave the Spielberg the first opportunity for Sugarland Express, and then after that, Jaws, and after that, everybody knows Spielberg. So, Richard Darrell Zanuck died in 2012, born in 1934. His mother was an actress as well, Virginia Fox. Anyways, that's enough rambling for me for July 13th. Till tomorrow, like, subscribe.